Hey everybody, welcome to Speedcubing TV. We're here with Luke Garrett, who just had an amazing day here at Don't Pop Preble. Let me just start by saying that this man here utterly dominated. He won every event here except Pyraminx. He only got second place. Luke, kind of tell me, evaluate how you kind of did today and like what kind of helped you succeed in so many different events today.
Yeah, so this was a good day today. I think I was just able to keep my headspace pretty clear. I had some ups and downs, some bad averages, some good averages, but just kind of kept trucking along as I usually do at comps like these because I'm usually in like all the finals. So I kind of have to go like back to back to back to back, and it's sometimes it's hard to get some warm up time in, but you just give it your best. I had some hand warmers, got pretty cold here today, as all the people were leaving. It's chilly day in Eaton, Ohio. But yeah, so I think yeah, just my headspace was good and was just going for it. Yeah.
Yeah, how do you keep a good headspace like that when you're going through so many events, like you said, and especially when, like, say you might have a single solve that's not the greatest, like, how to keep your head clear and, push through that?
Right. So I guess what I do is like, sometimes you'll get a bad average. You'll get a bad single. You should have gotten a better thing on whatever scramble. Your cube wasn't working. Your cube popped. Your everything that happens. It's all part of it, right? And just you got to not think about it when it's over. So like, I think probably my worst round today was 3x3 round two. I got like 6.3. My cube felt a little bad. I was not looking ahead very well. And what I did was I was like, okay, I think my cube feels pretty bad, so I'll just not think about how bad I did this last round. I'll just think about what I need to do better in the next round, right? So I changed my loop setup, got a little more warmed up for the finals, and then I did good. So yeah, I guess just identify the problems that you have and try to solve them if you can.
Yeah. We have a lot of people who watch our channel who are very much like always trying to learn about, kind of new methods and learning about like new ways to get better as speed solvers. In your opinion, what's something that like a good chunk of, let's say, newer speed solvers don't know that would be absolutely essential for them to pick up as they gain ability?
I think stuff like look ahead is very important. And of course we know that, but it's hard to kind of improve that without some steps. Like you can't just say, okay, I'll just get better at look ahead because sometimes you just do a million solves and it just doesn't really happen. So especially for like 3x3, making sure you can solve your F2L pairs without looking at them is really big. And making sure the solutions for those are efficient as well. So just yeah, if you can not look at your pair while you're solving it, basically you'll be able to look at the next pair easily. And look ahead is good for that. And that's applicable to all the events really. Make sure you can do so whatever you're solving, make sure you've got a very good and concise way of doing that that you don't have to guess every time you're doing it, right? You have to have a memorized solution and then you can just look ahead to the next thing and that works for yeah, everything.
We see in the Midwest a lot of really dominant cubers, you, Greiser, Stanley Chapel. In your opinion, who's someone that is from the Midwest who some people might be sleeping on in the community that people should be watching?
Oh, well, actually today, so we just had this young competitor from Ohio, Jariah Griffin. He just got a 174 Pyraminx average, which won the comp because Pyraminx was the main event. Um, so look out for him. He was crazy. I was sitting next to him. Yeah, he was so nervous, but he prevailed through those nerves and did so well. Another person, I'd say, let's see, Jacob Bennett. He got second in Pyraminx today. He's really good at like all around stuff, and he only started competing last year. And yeah, he's like every event he's got a very good solid time in and he's really good at some stuff like square one and Pyraminx. So yeah, those two people at least that were at this competition. I can't really think of any others right now, but yeah.
Yeah. What's next for you? What competitions do you have coming up?
So I have one in Lexington, Kentucky next weekend. So I've got some 3x3 there. I think I've got some OH and maybe some 2x2 or something. And then the weekend after that, I have two competitions at Ohio State, which will have some normal events and then some kind of like blind stuff and oh, and actually I'm competing tomorrow. It's
Oh
at
yeah.
it's like a blind only comp basically, so
It,
not really
that
anything to
that's
look
the
out
thing
for.
that Manu, who's producing this, is also competing in, and
Yeah.
who said he's going to get his butt kicked tomorrow. But yeah, I think that about covers it. Luke,
Oh yeah, awesome.
thanks for doing this, and thank you to all who watch Speedcubing TV. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Uh, competitions, +3. I always got to put in a +3. I got to put in a podcast plug wherever I can. But yeah, thanks for watching, y'all.
Awesome.